Right, Limbo, chapters 12 and 13. I'm Zero, but you'll probably already know that now if you've been watching these. It's starting to get a little bit hard. When you first run up to the sign, I find it easiest just to run and jump right as soon as you get there, because that would usually times it right. You have to make it all the way across the H while the lights are off. As soon as they come on, you get shocked. And it's pretty hard to time it. There's not really anything that gives it away, like a background rhythm or anything like that. Just kind of the sparks, but you have to jump well before it's ready to shut off, and just right after it comes on for the most part. As you can see me struggling with the switch here. That's the other thing that's making these levels more challenging. They keep relying more and more on precise movements and precise timing, and the controls feel like almost like running in a swimming pool. That's the way I can describe it. You know what to do, you know what you want to do, but you just can't make it happen in time. So you just come across this sign, and watch out for the rocking L here. And then when you hit the arrow, you gotta proceed straight across it, don't even pause, because it falls the second you jump. And then you're up onto the roof. I don't know if it's some sort of greenhouse or something. But you'll want to listen to the sound because it's important for getting some achievement, or not an achievement egg, but just some bonus eggs here in the next video I think I'll have for chapter 14. I'm probably going to only do one chapter per video from now on because it's getting hard enough to play through one chapter without dying, and 2 chapters back to back is getting even more challenging. It's not that I don't want to show myself dying, it's just that I want to do a good walkthrough. I don't want to have people go through 20 minutes of nothing just to figure out what to do. So when you first go down, I'm going to push that over right there, because when you proceed to the right, you'll get hit by a brain slug, and if you haven't already pushed that over, it'll walk you right into it, and you'll die. I wish I could say this is the last brain slug, but there's plenty more. So to make it go faster, you just push the direction it wants to go. If you want to slow it down, just fight it and push the opposite direction. You'll have to work with the speeds of them in some of the later puzzles. Here I'm just hopping across because I'm getting bored. My mind's getting fried doing all these commentaries and playing through levels over and over again, trying to do them good and not have any deaths. I don't know if you noticed earlier, but I actually spliced 2 clips together between 12 and 13. It's just a tiny little stutter right as I'm running over to the left to knock over the trap. That's the best I could do with iMovie. Still, I'm kind of a fan of iMovie. I never realized how easy it was to use until I got involved in this whole project here. So you just keep going with the brain slug. Keep going. Eventually you'll run into the shaft of light. Or, actually, I think it gets eaten off of your head before you reach a shaft of light. Here you have to fight against it to slow yourself down. Once you're there, jump back over the saw, and all is good. I haven't explored that area to the right of the saw, but it looks like a place where there could be a bonus egg or 2. And when I say bonus egg, I mean a little egg that's not an achievement. So for this, you want to run back and forth from one end to the other, and kind of pause at the ends to get the momentum really going, because you have to get that end up really high to make the jump back. I'm going for an extra one here because the last time I thought I had it and I still ended up missing the jump. and I still just barely make it. So now you'll want to start this one swinging. Doesn't have to swing too hard, just enough to get it to where you can make that jump. I almost didn't make it. And that is pretty much the end of level 13. Some people consider this part of level 14, but this is a bonus egg right here. So what you want to do is drag this thing over to the elevator, let it go up, and then you're going to want to use it to jump on top of the elevator. As you can see, I thought the elevator came up level with the thing, but I was wrong. Then back down. You can see how the controls get a little bit crazy there. It activated the switch and grabbed the box at the same time. So now use the box to jump up there, but you have to have it moving, which I failed to do. I find myself keeping a lot of stupid mistakes. I think it's the next video. It took me forever to do it because I was doing something that I'd done a million times but wasn't doing it right, so I eventually figured it out, got it done. But anyway, here comes an achievement. I think this one's called Urban Exploration, but I can't remember. But this time I didn't mess up, and I was right. It does show up. So, stay tuned.